हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स माइंड में आपका स्वागत है और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी लेज फाउंडेशन स्टोन इनॉग्रेट्स डेवलपमेंट वर्क्स वर्थ अराउंड 6,500 crore in Darang, Assam. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone, inaugurated development works worth around 6,500 crore in Darang, Assam. In Darang, Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of multiple projects. The projects include Darang Medical College and Hospital and GNM School and BSc Nursing College, strengthening medical education and healthcare delivery in the region. Guwahati Ring Road project that will enhance urban mobility, decongest traffic and improve connectivity in and around the capital city. Purva Nerangi Bridge over River Brahmaputra, improving connectivity and promoting socio-economic development in the region. India to host 89th General Meeting of International Electrotechnical Commission (IEC) from 15-19 September 2025. The Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS) announced that India will host the 89th General Meeting (GM) of the International Electrotechnical Commission (IEC) from 15 to 19 September 2025 at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. The event will bring together over 2,000 experts from more than 100 countries who will deliberate on setting international electrotechnical standards that will foster a sustainable, all-electric and connected world. This is the fourth time India is hosting the prestigious IEC General Meeting after 1960, 1997 and 2013. The opening ceremony will be inaugurated by Shri Prahlad Joshi, Union Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Minister of New Renewable Energy, while Shri Piyush Goyal, Union Minister of Commerce, Industry, will inaugurate the IEC GM exhibition at Bharat Mandapam. The exhibition will be the largest of its kind in the electrotechnical segment in India, showcasing innovations in electric mobility, smart lighting, electronics, and IT manufacturing, and will provide a global networking platform for Indian startups. Sovereign Gold Bond 2019-2020 Series X offers 156% return on redemption price. The Reserve Bank of India has announced the premature redemption price and date for the Sovereign Gold Bond (SGB) 2019-2020 Series X scheme, offering investors a chance to book gains of nearly 156%. Redemption date and price. The early exit window for the tranche opened on September 11. The redemption price has been fixed at 10,905 per gram based on the simple average closing price of 99 purity gold for 8 to 10 September 2025 as published by the Indian Bullion and Jewelers Association (IBGA). This series was originally issued on March 11, 2020 at 4,260 per gram. The new redemption price implies an absolute return of 6,645 per gram, nearly 156%, excluding the 2.5% annual interest that SGB investors earn during the holding period. SBI hikes auto sweep threshold to 50,000. The State Bank of India has revised the minimum threshold for its auto-swipe facility, which allows saving account customers to earn higher returns on surplus funds without locking away their entire balance. Customers availing of the facility will have to maintain a minimum balance of rupees 50,000 in their savings account before surplus funds are automatically converted into fixed deposits. The earlier threshold was 35,000. SBI Life simplifies process to accept claims by North India flood victims. SBI Life Insurance said it has simplified its process to accept claims by policyholders affected by floods in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and Punjab. The measures will ensure timely financial assistance to families, said the company in a statement. SBI Life has relaxed its documentation requirements for death claims from flood-affected areas. The insurer will not insist on a death certificate as the Sole proof, official government records, entries in municipal registers, e-governance portal records, any other authorized government database entries. The company said claim can now be filed with minimal paperwork, requiring just three documents: claims from policy document, claimants KYC, and bank account details. SBI Life clarified that it reserves the right to request additional documents in specific cases, especially for policies with high cover amounts. US, South Korea, Japan launch joint air naval drills in show of strength. The United States, South Korea, and Japan opened an air and naval exercise of a South Korean island Monday in their latest joint drill, condemned by North Korea as a reckless show of strength. The exercise, called Freedom Age, is aimed at strengthening the country's combined operational capabilities in the sea, air, and cyberspace, and is necessary to counter North Korea's growing nuclear and missile threats, South Korea's defense ministry said. The US and South Korean militaries did not confirm details of the exercise that was reported to be coinciding with Freedom Age. North Korea in the past has carried out its own military demonstrations or weapons tests in response to joint military exercise of its revival. Khushri creates history with high jump final berth at World Championship. Sarvesh Anil Khushri attacked his name in history on Sunday by becoming the first Indian to qualify for the men's high jump final at the World Athletes Championships. The 30-year-old cleared 2.25 meter, finishing joint seventh in Group B and ninth overall across both groups. The automatic qualifying mark was set at 2.30 meter, but the 12 best performers advanced to the final, which will be held on Tuesday. Khushre, who entered the competition ranked 34th out of 36 athletes through the world ranking quota, seized the opportunity with a composed display. His personal best of 2.27 meter recorded in 2022 and session best of 2.26 meter underline his pedigree. He also won silver at the 2023 Asian Championships. From those modest beginnings, he rose to become the first Indian high jumper to qualify for the Olympics at Paris 2024, although he fell short in the qualification round there. PM launched digital portal for preserving manuscripts. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Gyan Bharatam portal at the International Conference on Gyan Bharatam in New Delhi, describing it as a step towards disting- distinguishing and preserving India's manuscript heritage. The Gyan Bharatam mission was announced during budget session in February. It seeks to digitize and catalog manuscripts across India and abroad, create a central platform for public access, and collaborate with international institutions on preservation and research. The International Conference on Bharatam is being held from 11th to 13th September under the theme Reclaiming India's Knowledge Legacy Through Manuscripts Heritage. The conference will bring together leading scholars, conservationists, technologists, and policy experts to deliberate on pathway for revitalizing India's unparalleled manuscript wealth and to place it at the heart of a global knowledge dialogue. It will also include an exhibition showcasing rare manuscripts and scholarly presentations on critical areas such as manuscripts conservation, digitization technologies, metadata standards, legal frameworks, cultural diplomacy, and decipherment of ancient scripts. India secures 2027 Coast Guard Global Summit event to coincide with ICG Swarnim Jayanti. India has won the bid to host the fifth Coast Guard Global Summit 2027, marking a significant milestone in its growing maritime leadership. The Indian Coast Guard said that the announcement was made at Fourth Coast Guard Global Summit in Rome, Italy, where Director General of Indian Coast Guard Pramesh Sivamani led the Indian delegation. It said the summit attended by 115th countries and organizations highlighted the Global Coast Guard or Cooperation. The 2027 Coast Guard Global Summit in Chennai's coinciding with India Coast Guard Swarnim Jayanti will feature a fleet review and World Coast Guard seminar. AIMS becomes first government medical college in India to train on the Venice robotic system. The All India Institute of Medical Science AIMS Delhi has installed a the Venice surgical robot at its skills, e-learning and telemedicine said facility to train doctors in robotic assisted surgery, the institute said in a statement. This marks the first installation of intuitive surgical da Venice system for training a government medical college in India. AIMS officials said this is the second robotic platform at the said facility, making AIMS the only center in the country with two robots dedicated exclusively to training. The facility is already used by medical students, residents, nurses, and faculty for practice sessions on simulators and many equines. To be sure, older models of the Venice robots cost 8 to 20 crore excluding annual service fee. According to officials, the Venice system will allow trainees to gain exposure across specialties including urology, gynecology, general surgery, oncology, and head and neck surgery. International Day of Democracy, 15 September. The UN Democracy Fund will host an event on the International Day of Democracy on Monday, 15 September at UN headquarters to highlight how democratic participation can be transformed from voice to action. In a time of shrinking civic space and rising disinformation, building trust, dialogue, and shared decision making is more urgent than ever. Marking the 18th International Day of Democracy 2025, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres highlighted the courage of people everywhere who are shaping their societies through dialogue, participation, and trust, deeming these efforts are as more vital than ever at a time when democracy and the rule of law are under assault from disinformation division. Meenakshi Hooda, Jasmine Lamboria clinched gold at World Boxing Championships 2025. India's Meenakshi Hooda and Jasmine Lamboria clinched gold medals at the World Boxing Championships 2025. Meenakshi Hooda defeated Naziam Kazeebe in the 48 category and Jasmine Lamboria outclassed Paris Olympics silver medalist Julia Sigurmeta of Poland in the 57th kilogram final clash. With their victories, Jasmine and Meenakshi joined an illustrious list of Indian world champions featuring six-time winner Mary Kom, two-time champion Nikhat Jareen, Sarita Devi, Jenny RL, Lekha Casey, Neetu Gangesh, Lovina Borgohain, and Sweti Bora. In the championship held at Liverpool in England, India ended with 4 medals, the best ever in the overseas editions. और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है समाप्त.